Welcome to the Daily Sports Content Economy podcast for Thursday, January 29, 2026.
Great to be here.
Today we're doing a deep dive into a really fascinating set of data. We've pulled from a grand total of about 136 articles and references.
And what's so interesting is how the data just pulls in two opposite directions. You have these record-breaking highs and then complete collapses happening at the same time.
Exactly. Let's get the lay of the land with some top headlines. First, from the YouTube official blog, CEO Neil Mohan just dropped his annual letter. He's basically declared that creators are the new stars in studios.
The platform side is moving fast.
It really is. And on that note, Netflix just made a huge play. They're officially getting into live baseball. That's from their joint press release with the MLB.
Right, for opening night in the Home Run Derby, that's not a small test run.
Not at all. Meanwhile, the old guard is still flexing. Sports Business Journal and NBC are confirming that Super Bowl commercial rates for this year's Super Bowl LX have hit a record $10 million.
For 30 seconds.
30 seconds. It's unbelievable. But while that's happening, the individual talent is just exploding. The Athletic is reporting that Texas quarterback Arch Manning has shattered NIL records.
The number is staggering. It's $6.88 million in earnings.
Just wild. And one last one from the SBJ again. An interesting executive move, League One Volleyball, or LOVB, has just brought on former Nike exec Sambra Idahan as their new commissioner.
And that matters.
Yeah.
That shows you where the top-tier executive talent is starting to migrate. It's not just about the big legacy leagues anymore.
Okay, so let's dig into that platform revolution piece first. YouTube. I mean, that YouTube report we looked at claims 200 billion daily views on shorts.
200 billion. It's a number that's almost impossible to comprehend.
It is. But when I look at the revenue data from Perplexity, the math starts to get a little fuzzy for me.
It does, because you have to separate discovery from actual revenue. It's, the classic loss leader strategy.
But for content.
Okay, so explain that gap. Well, the Perplexity data shows Shorts creators earn somewhere between, say, 1 and 6 cents per 1,000 views. It's tiny.
Right.
But premium long-form video, that's earning $10 to $20 per 1,000 views.
Yeah.
A massive difference.
So the strategy isn't really that shorts make money on their own. It's that they are the cheap, massive funnel to pull people into the long-form stuff that actually pays the bills.
Precisely. And that's what makes the Netflix move so interesting. They're not playing that volume game.
No, they're going straight for the premium content.
Exactly.
Yeah.
$50 million a year for those MLD rights, and that includes the Field of Dreams game. That's about premium subscribers and making sure they don't leave.
And this all feeds into what the Sports Business Journal is calling the million ESPNs concept. They're pointing to the 2026 Winter Olympics as the real test case for this.
Yeah, it's this idea that you won't just have one big broadcast anymore. It'll be thousands of different creator-led feeds, niche streams.
That honestly sounds exhausting for the viewer.
It might be exhausting, but it's also incredibly efficient for advertisers, and it shows you where the market is collapsing right in the middle.
Right, so you have the $10 million Super Bowl ads on one end.
The absolute premium tier thriving.
And on the other end, you have the total collapse of the regional sports network model. Main Street Sports Group facing insolvency, 9 MLB teams terminating deals.
The bundle is dead. It's over.
But the money isn't just vanishing. This is what I found so surprising in the Sports Pro data. The money fleeing cable is going to these hyper-niche portfolios.
Yes, like the CVC Global Sport Group deal.
Tell me about that one.
They just bought Equine Network. We're talking horse sports for $300 million.
$300 million.
Right.
For equestrian content.
It's the Tier 2 pivot. Investors know they can't outbid everyone for the NFL. So instead, they're buying these really deep, really sticky communities over broad, dying cable packages.
Speaking of owning a community, let's talk about the athletes themselves. That $6.8 million valuation for Arch Manning, The Athletic put it in context. That salary is higher than what 35 NCAA head coaches make.
Think about that. The labor is now officially worth more than the management.
And the labor is becoming the storefront. Look at Luka Doncic. He didn't just go sign another shoe deal.
No, he built his own thing.
He launched 77X. It's a direct-to-fan commerce platform built on Shopify. He owns the customer. He owns all the data.
And you can see this model is already trickling down. I mean, really fast.
Yeah, the Michigan High School Athletic Association just approved NIL for high school athletes. We're talking about teenagers now.
And it's happening with emerging leagues, too. The GIS Sports was reporting that a league like LOVB is landing sponsors like Sephora and Spanx.
Brands you wouldn't typically associate with sports.
Right, because the ROI is just better there than trying to get seen in a totally saturated market like the NFL. It's a pure efficiency play. Why rent an audience from a network when you can just partner with the athlete or the league that is the platform?
That really is the big shift, isn't it? We're moving from a world where athletes and creators rent an audience from a network to a world where they are the network.
They are the entire media company.
Yeah.
Which, leaves us with a really big question to think about.
What's that?
If individual athletes like Manning and Doncic are becoming their own media empires and creators are the new studios, how long until those middleman networks become obsolete entirely?
That is something to chew on. Thanks for listening to this deep dive into the sports content economy. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for listening to this edition of the Daily Sports Content Economy Podcast. If you're ready to build your content media empire, we should probably talk. Visit rootgroupmarketing.com. Thanks for watching and listening.